Hey you guys, welcome to my live. I'm super excited to do today's live. I'm going to try to pull up Vonda if I can add her. So Vonda Hollinshead is going to do a live with us. So give me 1 second where I invite her to join us. So Vonda is going to talk to us about risk. And I love her story. Vonda is a promoter underneath me. And I've never known Vonda, never, until I saw her name appear as a promoter on my page. I thought, oh my gosh, who is this person? I've got to reach out to her. She clicked the promoter button and, asked her if she wanted to promote. And sure enough, she did. Okay. Bring her on camera. So bear with us while we bring Vonda on camera. Oh, and there she is. Hey, Vonda.
Morning.
Oh, I wonder why I can't hear you very well. This happened to us before. It drives me nuts. I don't know why.
Oh, well, hold on. Is that better?
No, it must just be my phone. I don't know why it's doing that.
I don't know. My volume's up. I'm not sure what that could be. I wondered if it was my stand blocking the microphone, but if it's no better this way, then I'm gonna put it back on the stand. Okay.
Oh my gosh, yes. I thought I was going crazy.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you? It feels like it's like summertime. It's crazy.
I know I have shorts on. I know it's crazy.
Me too.
But I was able to go on my run this morning in the daylight. It was so nice.
Yes.
So I'm trying to look at it that way because I don't like when the evening is dark. That messes with me. But
too.
Trying to look at the positives.
So I was just telling everyone, Vonda, how, I love your story. Kind of want to go back to that part because we're talking about how it's important to take those risks. And I'm not a risk taker. You're definitely not a risk taker. But at one point, something just clicked on you and you just thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do this for myself. And I know we've talked about it before, but it is so amazing. It gives me chills. It's so amazing. You never know what life's going to bring you or give you ahead of time. And, we always just think to kind of just stay on that path, keep on doing it, and just hoping and praying, right? Look back and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I took that risk. I'm so glad I said yes to me. I'm so glad I made these changes. And when you're looking back, you're thinking, oh my gosh, I had no idea that all of this was going to transpire into this.
Right.
So
I know.
Just to recap, like you were just a person on Facebook and you just came across my post about health and fitness.
Well, you reached out to me, but I always think we are always in the exact place we need to be. Like I'm going to say, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We really are. Even when life isn't necessarily going the way that you are assuming it would go or whatever, like we're always in the place where we need to be. It's just we can't allow ourselves to stay there. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like take the lesson and move on. Take the lesson and move on. But I think that for me, in taking a risk, it's more about understanding that sort of lesson of life that you're always kind of where you need to be. But we have to learn to trust our gut instinct and trust our gut to take those risks and have the confidence and allow I believe we all have confidence. It's just we convince ourselves, we talk ourselves out of it.
Yes, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like when you say we're not risk takers, I think we are risk takers. Do you know what I mean? We really all are, but that's our natural instinct is to take a risk. And like, that saying, like you have a dream on your heart because it's meant for you. But then we start talking ourselves out of it.
Yeah. Because you think, oh, that's silly, that's selfish, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Right. Like we all have confidence, but our confidence grows and we shine more when we take those risks because actually
that's exactly right. Yes. So when you met me, I had been running for well, during the pandemic, I started running, you know, and that in itself was taking a risk because my goodness, I remember dry heaving like along the side of the road the first time you know, like I couldn't even run for 1 minute. I had to be like, okay, Vonna, you have to like, okay, you have to stop now. You pushed yourself because you're going to make yourself sick. And, you know, I just ran a half marathon a couple weeks ago.
I know, that's exciting.
I know. So it is.
Good.
It's like that. You had met me. I was about 7 months into my running journey. And I said, you know, that gut feeling when you reached out, like we didn't know each other.
Oh.
But that's how I live life, is like that gut feeling when it's like, yes, I'm going to do that. Yes. I remember you asked me like, well, are you interested in promoting? I'm like, yes, you know,
Yeah.
it just felt like the right thing to do. So you know, I just think that taking that risk is really about paying attention to your intuition and your gut feeling and what kind of is speaking to you. It's a reason it's speaking to you. You know, it's like when these Thrive posts, like, you know, if we post about it because first of all, we're excited about it. But also, like, if that's something that's catching your attention, like I look back on myself with the promoting side of it, I would never think I would be network marketing or whatever you want to call it. Like, oh my gosh, never. Like that used to annoy me. Do you know what I mean? But it really, when I look back on it, it annoyed me because I couldn't see myself doing it, and it annoyed me that other people did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's always that, it's like that, the things that annoy us, you need to pay attention to that. The things that kind of get in your head and you can't let go of.
Right. There's a reason why it's annoying you, and there's a issue with that.
Yes.
And you're right. And you know, and the reason why we promote is because obviously you feel so good, and that's the reason why we promote, is because we feel good and we want others to feel the same way.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I totally, I know. I just want to like drop it on everyone's doorstep because, and you know, I'm a therapist, I'm mental health, like, you know, that's been my career. That's my passion.
Yeah.
And I've always been a health conscious person. You know, I've never been completely out of shape or eating terribly. I've always been smart enough to take care of myself in that way, you know, to pay attention to health. But until I've been really taking vitamins and supplements and like feeling how good your body should feel, like just it's so full circle for me, and the mental health side and how important your physical health is, whether you take Thrive or whatever it is, but just paying attention to making sure you're taking care of your physical body and getting movement and eating right and getting rest and drinking your water and doing all the things that we need to do to take care of our bodies. That really is the base for what helps your mind to stay settled and reduce anxiety. Like there's just so many benefits to it.
Yeah, and you know, from my side, like, you know, I've always been into health and fitness, but I never realized I had these gaps. I never realized something was missing. I never realized I've tried different supplements, but it wasn't until I started Thriving, but I was more determined to prove the product wrong, ready to receive it.
Yeah.
And, like, you know what? I have to try it. So I have to try it. I had a gut feeling, try it for a year and be committed. I didn't want to pay the money. So I got two people underneath me to help me with it and do it for free.
Yes.
But I had to make sure that I was proving myself wrong or right. And to my surprise, like I was completely blown away when I saw a picture of myself, and I thought, gosh, I have circles under my eyes when I was shown that box. Like I ate well and I worked out, but I was lacking sleep. I was lacking nutrients my body needed. And it's just so amazing to think that you, as, you know, being a personal trainer or, you know, eating well and just, you know, modeling that for your family, that you have things that were missing. And Thrive was my missing piece. It really was for me.
And you can feel great not taking it. Like I get that from people sometimes. Like, well, I feel good, I don't really need it. I felt good before too. I did. I mean, I had gained weight.
Right.
Like I knew I wanted to, because I had turned 40. I'm about to be 42 next month. And so I knew I needed to pay more attention to really my health, and like I wanted to feel good. Like I was starting to feel not good as far as like energy levels and everything. But yeah, like it's filling in those gaps. Like, yes, you can feel good, but you can feel even better.
Yeah.
You know, never realized that with vitamins, because I never was even a vitamin person, like ever before. For 40 years, I never took vitamins. You know, like,
Oh
so
yeah.
I think I'm promoting and selling them now. It's kind of crazy, but it's right. You're right. It's that risk of, and I didn't know what all was going to be coming out of saying yes to you about promoting. Do you know what I mean?
Ivana, let's talk about that.
Yes.
Yes, and let me just say, you never signed up as a customer. You went right into promoting.
Yeah.
You click the promote button. Do you want to promote? So when you promoted, like, tell us, like what has happened in the past year for you?
I know. Oh my God. I know. Well, I remember that first time I went live on Facebook. I was so, so out of my comfort zone. You know, when you're doing something not familiar, it feels like, what am I doing here? You know, but so just that growth and like putting yourself out there and being vulnerable, you know what I mean? And telling your story and opening up to people so that you can help them. I mean, that's part of helping others, is putting yourself out there, you know, so that they can trust you and hear your story. And so that's been, you know, in and of itself a blessing, just for my own personal growth as I'm headed into my 40s, like not being so quiet and off to the side, which is fine. That's my personality, you know, but I'm feeling more of a confidence I didn't have before. So just the world of network marketing and the support we have and new friends, and, you know, it's just such a blessing that I would never have expected that. I thought I was just saying yes. My gut feeling in saying yes to promoting and kind of going that route was that it would hold me accountable, because I really wanted to be in better shape, not just feel good and be healthy, but like take it to the next level. I was ready to do it for myself. And so I knew by promoting, like, I'm already out running, like, why not? You know, I'm living that. I want to live that more healthy, inspired lifestyle. And so that would hold me accountable to it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
But it's became so much more than what I thought that was going to be.
Yeah.
You know, we'll be traveling. Like, we just booked our flight to be traveling. We're going to do another, you know, we're going to talk about that here later on in the week. But, you know, it's just amazing what all can come from this.
Well, and that's not all, Vonda. Tell us more. I mean, it's okay. Share. I mean, you're able to now, you know, supplement your income with Thrive and
yes. The other,
like, the bigger picture you've been wanting to have happen for years now. And
I have freedom. Yes. Well, so just taking the product, you know, and feeling good and getting that mental clarity and like the haze out of my eyes, like I didn't even realize was there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Allowed me to go into private practice, you know, start my own business, which is something that I wanted to do for years. And I kept in my mind, like, oh, I will do it someday. Do you know what I mean? But this, I guess maybe the confidence, the just like, why not now? I'm not sure exactly where the universe led me to that, but definitely Thrive was part of that decision for sure. Because I was just feeling when you're feeling good, you know, you just see the world in a different place. And I just was not going to keep.
Yeah.
For somebody else, pretty much. That's my, you know, for me, my journey and working on my own. I know it's not, everyone's not going to necessarily have your own business, but
you feel
for me, that was my push.
When you take those risks, it opens more opportunities, more doors for you, because you feel like, okay, I did that. I can do this now. I can do that. And you just, it just creates this world that.
Well, right. Even when I started taking, you know, putting the business together, I still thought I would work in the school for another year. I really thought that, but it's just I feel like when you open yourself up to what you're meant to be doing, like God's going to give you all that you need to make it happen. And so it was just like a very quick thing it just became a full time, like my time is my own, you know?
Yeah. And you're hitting these ranked bonuses stuff.
But it's my own time. What'd you say?
I said, you're hitting these ranked bonuses which are helping you out too, which is so.
Oh my God. Yes. Well, that gives me the cushion too. I mean, that really also, 100% gave me the cushion to like take that risk to go on my own and work for myself. I'm full-time self-employed. Yes, because I have, you know, something to not necessarily fall back on, but just to fill in those gaps as you start a business. You need that. So, yes, I think I'd be hitting like these bonuses. It's just crazy to me still.
Yes, I know. There's no one out. And I'm like, excited for it. Like that's.
Makes me
Town.
yes.
So anyway, so real quick, so Vaughn and I are going to do another live. It'll be in the evening, maybe Thursday or next week, but we'll let you know. But we're going to talk about Vonda's first experience going to Thrive-Palooza when she was brand new.
Mm-hmm.
Now going back as a 4K promoter, and what advice she would tell to people who are just starting out in the business or want to start out in the business and want to take that next step, like what that has done for you. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, I can't for it. But yes, if you're if you're somebody who watches these Thrive and watch Renee or myself or watch other people like promote and be online and work online, it gives you such freedom with your time. You know.
Yeah.
So if I take a day off, you know, like last week, Liam had a couple dentist appointments and we had appointments and things. I was able to schedule that in and you know, help people get ordered and work with customers like when I'm out and about. You know, it gives you that extra.
You just work your phone wherever you are, and that's what I love. I love being a stay-at-home mom, and
Mm-hmm.
I love being able to do everything and still bring in an income for my family, just wherever I am, where I'm traveling. You know, getting my kids, you know, waiting for them after practice, you know, pick them up. I can send messages. It's just so easy. It's so easy to do, and I, just like you, genuinely love doing it because I love helping other people.
Mm-hmm.
I love seeing people feel like themselves again, feel better. Like we're not meant to just go through life. We're meant to go through thriving, experiencing it, and enjoying it. And we should. Don't, like, you know, I was listening to I'm getting ready to start this Bible study and this book by Max Lucado, and he talked about like, what do you have? Like, are you tired of dragging an anchor? Are you tired of going up the hill and it's heavy? Like, let go of it. Like, there's so many options. You are designed to experience it and just be more than what you think you are capable of doing.
Yes. Yes, and we all have talents and skills, and you know, we're all so unique with what we can bring to the table and with helping other people. That's why I like it so much. Is again, yes, the is good, of course, that gives you cushion, but that's really not what the thing is, because it's like you're like, what about I wasn't even thinking about that, because it's so much more than that. Do you know what I mean? Like, having, yes, especially if you have that heart to help people and, you know, see other people do well and root for them, like, you know, being a promoter, just you get all of that, and you don't even have to go to school for it. Do you know what I mean? That's why else I love it. It's not like you have to have some degree.
It's like having a servant heart. Like that inspires me. That's what burns the fire inside me. That's what drives me. That's what pushes me to keep going. On days when I wake up and I feel like I don't want to do it or like I can't do this, I get a message. I'm like so inspired. Like people inspire me. They say I inspire them. They're wrong. They are the ones that inspire me to keep going, to keep pushing, to keep working harder.
I 100% agree with you. Yes. When you're helping someone, I mean, I've been in a helping profession my whole career. Like I am always blessed. I feel more than the people I'm working with. I always feel that.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Vaughn, it's so great to talk to you. I'm so excited. April, Vaughn and I and our upline Asher are going touring in Colorado. We're going to do a local out there. I'm so excited to meet with my promoter out there, customers. Hopefully you can get your customer to come to that too. That'd be awesome. So
I know. Can't wait.
Okay, well, guys, stay tuned to our next Zoom. It'll be in the evening, and we'll let everyone know when that's going to be. So
Thursday at 7 will work, Renee.
Okay, yes. Thursday at 7 is our next. We're going to do a Zoom. So if anyone wants to hop on that Zoom, send Vonda or myself a message, and we'll make sure you get the Zoom link. But we're going to talk about the opportunities and what Thrive-Palooza does for someone who goes to the first time, even if you are only making $1. Like, you don't have to make anything.
Yes. I think I had one customer when I went last.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be talking about that. Yes.
Yes, the experience. So is well worth the experience.
Yes,
so.
It is.
Okay, yes. So everyone on Thursday at 7 p.m., send Vaughn and I a message if you want to be in that Zoom, and we'll send you the link.
Sounds good.
All right. Vaughn, get out and enjoy that sun.
I'm going to.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.